Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to my Let's Play of Gallagher. Oh no, sorry, this isn't Gallagher, this is Starblade. What am I talking about? Gallagher was much older than this. Now this is the latest cutting edge stuff. This is Gallagher for the arcade ports. This is a classic shooter, as we all know. There's our big baddie, that big diamond guy. We can't actually kill him yet, so I'm aiming for like one of the guys on the side. We kill that guy though on the run. So I'm just trying to maximize my score at the moment. Haven't played this game in a while, but I think this is going to be a great Let's Play, guys. See if I can take out. You can actually take out one of his side buddies if you aim really well. I actually took out one. Yeah, I took out one. But I can take out the other. All right, we're going into hyperspace. We're gonna get him, guys. This is it. This is where our journey begins. Ah, it's Tekken 5. I'm just kidding. Okay, we're going to watch the intro because we're a little bit ahead. I'm going to mute my microphone while this intro plays because this intro is great. We're ahead of schedule, so I'm just going to let it go. It'll only take a couple of minutes. It's one of the best fighting game intros of all time, so just enjoy this quickly. I'm gonna fix the audio issue. Give me just a second. That is entirely on mine. I thought it would work for PS2 because I did test this and apparently the audio did work okay. I have no idea, so I'm gonna have to open up XSplit and do the old swapperoo again. Give me one moment. I was hoping I wouldn't have to do this, but I guess I do. Give me one moment. Bear with me one moment, please. Okay. Let me go to that scene. Okay. Hold up. I'm gonna do this and hopefully you're not gonna be able to see the intro. Give me one moment. Oh, I need to do this. Hold on. Okay. Alright, hold on. I know what to do. So thankfully we are quite far ahead. So this isn't a major deal. Whoa, hold on. That audio is really bad. Give me a second. That sounds atrocious. What on earth? Okay, hold on. What's going on here? Hold on. There we go, that's better. That's much better. Okay. One sec, I'm gonna get you guys video. I'm gonna watch the intro again. Properly. Give me one moment to crop this properly. Okay. Let me... Okay. Let me just crop this. This won't take 1 second to crop. And then we'll be right back to where we were. Okay, it's a bit rough, but that should be alright. And then let me just change this. Sorry, you guys can't see, but I am absolutely fixing this. Don't worry, I'm right on my way to fixing this.
Get ready for the next battle.
Don't worry, I'm not actually playing. That's just for demo. Going.
Go easy on me.
Okay, there you go. Sorry about that. We're there. I was really hoping that like the audio issues would work okay on the other PS2, but okay, that's fine. You know, we need to go on to PAL 60 because we are playing at 60 FPS. That might make that a little. It's good enough. Okay, I'm gonna do it. We're still a bit ahead of schedule because like there's been so many world records to stream, so we're gonna load up the. Oh, we don't have theater mode unlocked. Oh well. Okay. Well, we're just gonna go right into the run, guys. Pump up the audio a little bit. Okay, give me a sec. I can do that for you. Hold on. It's gonna be a little loud, but it's gonna be a little quiet. That's probably too loud, and then I'm gonna lower this. That should probably be about okay now. Alright, so we're gonna get ready. We are doing story mode, unlock all endings, 1 round easy, compared to the 1 round medium that Tekken 3 had. We're playing on easy mode. We're gonna hope that we can get the the second sub 2 run. The last time I did this run was about just over a week ago, and I got a 1:59.56 after like a month of grinding non-stop. So hopefully we can get another sub 2. We will see what happens. So, are you ready, guys? I am ready. Okay, let's do it. 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, the first character we picked is entirely in the opposite direction of where I was going. It's labeled on as our first character. I didn't start the timer. Why didn't the timer start? Hold on. Let me just... Okay. Right. Okay. 3, 2, 1, go. I reset because I went in the wrong direction to pick Lay. Okay. Right, now we're going. Now we are going good. Okay. So our first character is indeed Lay. So there are a few differences between this and good old the older Tekken games. Mainly the life bar is bigger, but also as you can see here there are walls. Walls are our friend in this run. If we get an enemy to a wall, then we can cause massive amounts of wall damage. Wall is overpowered in this game. It was balanced a little bit in Tekken 5.1, which is a an arcade only patch. But the console version of Tekken 5.0. So the character is again based on consistency, just like good old Tekken. What do we call it? Tekken. Tekken. All the other Tekkens are basically. It is based entirely off of consistency. The runs do start getting a little bit. Strats do become a little bit less consistent as time goes on. Stage 4 can sometimes be a pain, and every stage past stage 4 is usually can be quite inconsistent and quite annoying. Also, Wayne is quite annoying. But I have a unique strat for him, which he didn't want to get hit by. The idea of what I'm trying to do here is I'm trying to... Oh my god. Oh god, okay. I'm just gonna die. Nice. Alright, thank you for good luck with you. I had a feeling I'd die on Wang, but Wang is pretty hard. I'm not even gonna lie. That Wang. Oh. Okay. Basic idea is that you like get him a certain distance away and then just hit him with the unblockable. But he's having none of it today. Oh my god. Wayne is like the first real issue in the run. He can definitely kill some runs. I just have not been having a good day today. He just jumped over me. I'll just kill him. Wasted enough time already. Okay. Right, now there we go. We're past Wang now. So now we Okay, so basically the idea with Lay's strat is that we either stun the enemy or get them on the floor so that we can go into Lay's Phoenix stance because that's where his unblockable is. And then we try and get the AI the right distance away by doing a certain like setup move. Like one of a couple of setup moves. And then They, in theory, should just get hit by the unblockable and just stand there. Although they can fairly often jab you out of it, but it's consistent enough that it's worth going for. And it's fast as well. And thankfully, sometimes that can just whiff. And be the perfect amount of damage. Oh my god, he mixed me up. I thought he was going to go for the low. So he went for the high option off of that. Oh, I didn't finish the string. Okay. This is still going fairly okay. I just had a bad start, but it's no worry. No big worry. So in this game, there's a story battle which is completely different to all previous Tekkens aside from Tekken 4 in that it has cutscenes all over. It has in-game cutscenes on certain stages. Most notably, stages 4 and 7 can sometimes have stage battles, but occasionally stages stage 8 and stage 9 can also have cutscenes, depending on the characters' relationships with each other. Come on. No, I couldn't have done anything like that. Yo, what up, Phoenix? You joined at a good time because I'm streaming, just started, but a bad time because Leia's falling apart. Okay. Get hit by it, get hit by it. No, he sidestepped. Oh, okay, I'm just gonna kill him. No, you're not. I'm not getting hit by that. Come on. When I get hit by a low and a 10-hit string. Right, there we go. Get out of here.
What are you trying to accomplish?
Yeah, the marathon is going very good, Phoenix. It's a lot of fun. We're having a great time. There's been a lot of really good runs. There's been 2 world records as well. I have a feeling this probably won't be world record unless if I play like an absolute god from this point onwards. Okay. Yeah, because I would definitely be losing over a minute, my man. Alright, now Jinpachi is an absolute dick of a final boss. He's an absolute dick even if you're a pro speedrunner. But we do have a strat. A universal strat. And it's doing this jumping kick over and over again. I don't know why this works. I did have a theory. I'll try and remember what my theory is. What I'm trying to do is even with this technique. He's still an absolute pain. Okay, good. But we got him there. I think the reason why that kick works is because Jinpachi actually usually doesn't block, like ever. What Jinpachi does instead is he will stun you, he will read your inputs. He can block, but it's very rare. So while you're jumping, you haven't actually started doing an input, like an attack input. You're just holding the jump button. And so Heihachi still doesn't hit you out because he doesn't know what you're going to do. So then you do the kick. Heihachi tries to attack, but like it's too late. He's already like deep into that kick animation. So that's why he sometimes gets hit by that. The next character is Lee Charlon. Lee's is all about setting up his unblockable. Thankfully in this game you can actually set up his unblockable, unlike in Tekken 2. We set it out by doing a lot of juggly stuff beforehand, and that leaves Lee ideally very close to the AI when we finish the juggle, and then we can just do a couple little kicks to finish off.
You win. Get ready for the next battle. Final round. Fight.
That's pretty much what a perfect Lee round looks like. I start most rounds at this point with Lee's back 4. The reason why is because on normal hit, it will leave the enemy crouching. So then I can go into Lee's big mid launcher. And they usually get hit, they will get hit by that if I give a back 4. And if it lands as a counter hit, then it just immediately goes into a juggle. So I need to quickly react whether it's a normal hit or a counter hit. And then do the appropriate follow-up depending on that. But you need to react very quickly. Also, Yatazo! I beat Kazuya. Yes, boys. Yatazo.
Final round. Fight.
Oh. Yeah, see, that was a counter hit, but I didn't react to it in time. Oh, okay. There's a nice juggle for you. Lee's juggles are very, very fun. He has a lot of like wall carry stuff, but some of his juggles are quite hard to land at times. Oh, by the way, the Keen AI likes doing a lot of low attacks. See if you spot it in the future. I'm just gonna hop kick him. There we go. Nice simple juggle. I've never heard of that. This is a fighting game speedrunning marathon, Gatsby. I'm speedrunning Tekken 5 at the moment. Ah, trade. Now on the later stages, again, just like in Tekken 3, the AI likes to tech roll. So what we do is, we do have a fair few tech strats. We have one for Lee as well, which means that you can save a little bit of time over the conventional strat that I was using earlier by going for a quick unblockable. That was really nice. Devil Jin went for a high. Unfortunately, I didn't get a tech, but I went under Devil Jin's high because Lee's Blazing Kick launcher is a natural high crush, which means it goes under highs, which is very nice. And Lee does have the tech strat I was using does work on Jinpachi, so I'm not going to go for the big jump kick strat here. I'm just going to go straight for an unblockable strat and see what happens. Nice, and we got it. So, there we go. Beautiful. Perfect Jinpachi. That is how you beat that guy. But even so, it only takes one little thing from Jinpachi to just destroy you sometimes. Alright, next character is Raven, the ninja. Why am I Blade? I don't know. Can't tell the difference. Raven's strats aren't amazing, but they are very in-depth and very complex. You can get fast rounds with Raven, but you need to react to the situation. Raven does have a fast strat on the first two stages. Basically, because the AI is so passive, you can just supercharge right in front of their face. Doing that supercharge I do at the start of a round means that any move you hit will be in a counter hit state, but it means you can't block, essentially. Counter hits do more damage and change the state of a move that you hit your opponent with, if it is a counter hit. And Raven's 1+2, which is a big palm move that I'm doing. On counter hit, it stuns the enemy, which sort of like knocks them down and they can't tech roll. So they pretty much, you can get a guaranteed unblockable afterwards. It's only guaranteed against the AI. Against a human player, they would of course be able to get up, but the AI can. The only reason the AI did that was because that was a trade. At this point, we're going to start going to other strats. I use a few mid to low strings, but then set up future follow-ups afterwards. I'm going to do back 2-2, 1+2 here, which is a mid-mid-low string. The low almost always hit, and it leaves the enemy right in position to just constantly hit them with that up forward 3 kick there. You might hear me describing moves with numbers. That's the conventional way of like describing moves in Tekken with numbers. 1 is basically square or light punch. 2 is no, not light punch, left punch. Sorry, this isn't Street Fighter. Yeah, 1 is left punch or square. 2 is right punch or triangle. 3 is left punch or X, and 4 is right kick or circle. Oh, I should have blocked that low. That was a little close. We clutched it out. So we're going to keep doing this strat for a while. What's my skill? I would say I'm definitely an advanced player, Tekken player. I wouldn't say I'm like a tournament pro, but I have been to tournaments before. And I do know like every character fairly well. I would definitely say I am very good at this game. Oh jeez. Oh god. Oh, here we go. Oh my goodness. Bruce, please. Okay, nice. Nice. I was hoping that low kick would hit him. Worked out okay. Now, Heihachi usually will attack the second the round starts. So I'm actually going to do a modification of my first and second stage strat. And I'm going to go straight for the palm, and it should counter hit. I have tried ultra hard mode, but
Final round.
it's not something that I'm especially interested in. Mainly because just speedrunning in easy mode is just faster. I mean, I am interested in it, but I'm not that interested in it. I've got other things I want to focus on, especially with Tekken 7 coming out in pretty much just about a month. I've got some other priorities, unfortunately. Alright, so we're going to go for the big jump kick strat against Jinpachi again. Oh, wow. You can sidestep those fireballs, but I jumped already. I already inputted the jump animation. Jesus, we're dead. Yeah. Yeah, June the 2nd, yeah. Just over a month.
Final round. Fight.
Oh, you see, I was sidestepping. Oh my god, yeah. Sometimes you can just do a move, Heihachi will just back away and just fireball you before you even recover from the move you did. He's one of the most broken fighting game bosses of all time. That I think that's kind of undisputed. Thank God that hit. Well, okay. Yeah, this is just. Unfortunately, no amount of speedrunning strats can avoid Jinpachi when he decides to go crazy. There we go, okay. Got there in the end. Alright, our next character we're going to be using is Anna. Anna is fairly consistent. She's a little bit more interesting than she is in Tekken 2 and Tekken 3, where you just do the same jab string over and over again. We still use that, but we do some other things as well. For example, we're going to be doing her unblockable in the first two stages, which is fairly consistent. They can jab you out, but at the end you can just set it up again and they usually won't jab you out. Because AI is just so passive in the first couple of stages. Oh, well, okay. Nice.
You win. Get ready for the next battle. Final round.
We're gonna try unblockable strat this stage as well. Nice. I think we got it. Nice. Good stuff. Alright, now we're going to go to the conventional down forward 1-2 strat that I used in Tekken 2 and 3. It's a bit bland, but it works. So there's not really much I can't really complain too much. It works. It's nice and simple.
Get ready for the next battle. Final round. Fight.
However, I will be going for slap strats, which I'll explain if I get them. But we didn't need them there. Anna is also deadly at the wall. If I manage to get the AI to the wall in whatever way, then the AI will probably be dead. Try again? No, okay. Nice. It looks a bit spammy, but there is a little bit of science behind it. As I said earlier in in the last Tekken run. Basically, you want to, after you do the move, you want to hold forward for a slight moment so that AI thinks that you're walking forwards and will try to attack you. And then if you do the move again and time it just right, the AI will just get counter-headed and you can just repeat it as an infinite loop. So yeah, I'm not just mashing. I am actually being a little bit careful with it. There is science behind it. Hey, I got a slap strand Delwyn. Delwyn just got destroyed. So basically that slap strat, if a downfall 1-2 gets blocked, then I can go straight into Anna's slap. If AI gets hit by it, then I get a massive back combo on them. So try and jump patch. I'm trying to jump patchy. Okay. No, I'm just going to play it safe on Jinpachi. I don't want to get destroyed again. Oh, you see, he broke from the stun. That is something that human players can do, but it takes a lot of, like... It takes a lot of skill and good reactions to do that. Alright, so that's Anna done. Our next character is going to be King. King is not quite as fast as he is in Tekken 3, but he is still very he's still a very good character. But although he can be inconsistent, I lost like a ton of time to King. I lost like 2 minutes in my last run in my PB with King just because of Jinpachi. So we're gonna see if we can get that back by beating Jinpachi first time. Although I've died so many times in Raven and Lei that it kind of is irrelevant. But I mean, it'll be nice to have the time. Not bad. I went for a ground grab there. Because usually that 10 hit will leave the AI right by the wall. And you can just immediately grab them. That was not the case that time. Jack 5 just barely got up. But wasn't at the wall, so I went for a Moonsault instead. That Moonsault was actually unblockable. And he whiffed while getting up, so I just got a free shoulder barge there. I'm going to go back to a strat I did on stage 1 now, where I basically do a few moves, knock them down, and then go into King's unblockable. Which does a ton of damage, and will hit on the ground as well. Not bad.
Get ready for the next battle. Final round. Fight.
Come on. Nice, I went over him there with that move. That was pretty tasty.
Get ready for the next battle. Final round. Fight.
Woo. That's an odd string that Lei just did. I have seen it before, but like, jeez. Okay. Oh, jeez. Okay. Play, please. Okay, there we go. Thankfully, that jumping kick, it doesn't just work on Jinpachi. It will usually work on other characters as well, but it's not often the fastest option. It's just kind of the only option we have against Jinpachi, if that makes sense. The second place runner of this game, who has like a 240, he's like over 40 minutes behind me. That's second place. If that tells you anything about like my skill level at this and other Tekken games. The second place runner basically just did the jump kick strat I do on Jinpachi, but did it on every stage. Oh my god! Although Marduk is just wrecking me right now. Oof, clutched that one out.
Get ready for the next battle.
Oh dear. Nightbot is a little bit over the top.
Final round.
Oh, that kind of thing.
Fight.
Nice.
You win.
Well, no, because there's a good number of runners on there. It was like 5 or 6 runs. 5 or 6, like, you know, runners who've done it, runs of it. I'm just the only one who's ever taken it really seriously. That's all. That's all it means. Bam! Get unblockable. Alright, I got my revenge on Jinpachi for my PB. That's quite nice to have. Alright, our next character we're going to be using is Christy Montero. No, oh, jeez. Phoenix, you're supposed to be backing me up here.
Final round. Fight.
Ah, should have expected a low, really. Okay, so on the early strats. Well, I mean, yeah, but then again, you could say the same thing about a lot of runs in this marathon. There usually is just one or two people taking it seriously, and that's it. Well, for the majority of these runs, anyway. Like seriously, the fighting game to runner ratio, there's like on average, I'd say about 2 runners in like the SpeedyFists Discord for every game that's been represented. I mean, when you consider that, you know, I and a couple other people basically made Tekken speedrunning a thing from the ground up, from like just over like 2 years ago now, about 2 years ago now. I mean, eh. I probably shouldn't. No, I was never gonna get that. I might get this. Okay, now we're gonna go for some more strats. We're gonna go chain strats now. Well, yeah, it's a tight-knit community. That's what it is. It's not run over 2 years. I mean, it depends on what your definition of dead is, really. Because, I mean, if your definition of dead is, like, you know, not a super popular speedrun like Super Mario 64 or Ocarina of Time or whatever, then I guess you could say Tekken's dead. But it's not, because I'm keeping it alive. You know? I am running it at as high an optimal a level as, like, you know, is practically possible. Oh, jeez. Okay. Is another great line from Tekken 5.
It's too dangerous.
It's too dangerous! You'll absolutely sound like a black male, Eddie. Ah, that whiffed. The only reason it whiffed is because Eddie's dance is dumb. Alright, well, we got him, thankfully. We got him in the head. It's capoeira. It's, That's her style. What I'm doing here is I'm basically going for a launcher, doing a couple moves, and then going for an unblockable, and ideally they take well into it. The unblockable was actually made up of 2 parts, so what happened there was only one of those hits worked. Oh yeah, Eddie actually taught Christy. So Eddie is Christy's mentor. Alright, thankfully the unblockable strat does work on Jinpachi. There we go. Get out of here. Beautiful. And speaking of Eddie, that's actually who we're going to be using next. But he's actually an unlockable costume for Christy. So we need to go into Customize, go to Christy, go to Costume, buy it with the money we got through playing Story Mode, buy Eddie, and then press triangle on Christy, and there's Eddie. There we go. And now we're playing as Eddie. The funny thing is that Eddie's ending is identical to Christy's ending, but they take up separate places in theatre mode. So that means that we need to go through Eddie just to get the exact same ending. Which is, you know, a bit dumb, but guess that's the way it goes. But anyway, yeah, it's exactly the same strats as the last character, Christy. Woo, okay. There are some very slight differences in terms of gameplay between Eddie and Christy. It's about very, very minor hitbox differences, like one juggle works with Eddie but doesn't with Christy, and one grab gives like different options after or something. It's extremely minor. I'm not even sure there are actually differences in this game.
Get ready for the next battle. Final round.
Yeah, well, Nina, every character has their primary like fighting costume, and then they have a secondary like casual costume. So you were probably thinking of that. That's probably what you were thinking of, because Nina has a casual get up in this game as well.
Final round. Fight.
When we get to Nina, I'll put on her casual get up for you. Nice, good juggle there.
You win. Get ready for the next battle.
Hey,
Final
Hey.
round. Fight.
Oh. Okay, well, hit me out of the thing. You're not getting unblockable on me. Come on. Ah, he was in a weird like axis, so I couldn't get the jabs on him. There you go. There's Kazia.
Get ready for the next battle.
Stage 8. Devil Jin is usually the sub boss for stage 8, unless if you're using a character that has like a cutscene opponent on stage 8. And stage 7, if it's not a cutscene character, it's always an unlockable character. It's never a character that's initially unlocked at the start of the game, unless if it's a cutscene character. Alright. Time for Jinpachi again. Let's hope we get as lucky as we did last time. No, you stunned us. There we go. I only needed one hit. So I'll take that. Gladly. That's Eddie done. Our next character is Yoshimitsu. Yoshimitsu has some fairly interesting strats. It's sort of like a slight extension to... it's like the best of his Tekken 2 strats and his Tekken 3 strats. In that we go for some Harakiri strats early on. But then we also transition into his Tekken 3 unblockable tech strats. Any percent category, well, it depends. You can either do time attack with one character, or you can do an all default characters or unlock all characters runs. There's unlock all characters, which is like 10, like any 10 characters, or you can do all default characters, which is like nope. Okay, I thought that would kill. Well, no, I didn't actually think I would kill. But no, this is more like the 100% Phoenix. Any percent would be all default characters or unlock all characters.
Final round. Fight.
So now we're going to go for a juggle. Hit Raven onto the ground, push him away, and then unblockable. And it can miss. The unblockable can whiff, but it's very unlikely to whiff. This is a very consistent strat. Oh my goodness. Nice 10 hit float there. Yeah, they whiffed there as you can see. Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna go for this strat. Tekken 3 strats coming back. The damage on that move was nerfed massively compared to Tekken 3, so it's not as powerful as it is. That strat is not as effective as it is in Tekken 3. Oh, I was hoping she'd tag on to it. He might get hit out of this. Nope. Nice.
You win. Get ready for the next battle. Final round. Fight.
Beautiful. Beautiful, Brian. It is quite a tricky strat because you need to do the correct number of spins. If I did like less spins, say I did like 2 spins instead of the 4 that I do for this strat, then it wouldn't kill. It wouldn't be a death combo, basically. Like, that is the exact amount of damage needed to kill. And with Jinpachi, we go back to the jump kick strats. Nice, good whiff. I also employ his sit stance. I don't know the exact name, but I use that because a lot of his moves can whiff. Jinpachi's moves can whiff, and he like commits to stuff that doesn't work because he thinks we're going to attack, but we actually like just teleport. Yeah, that was a good Yoshimitsu. Our next character is Zhao Yu. Zhao Yu is kind of similar to our Tekken 3 in that but we don't have like the crazy back-turned combo strats that we do in Tekken 3. But for the first couple of stages we do just do this move over and over again because it works perfectly. Beautiful. Oh, that's not quite what I wanted. Okay, good. And we'll do it on this stage as well. There we go. You're not hell lancing me from that distance, Jesus. Alright. Next character is Jin. It's a cutscene because Jin is Xiao Yu's husband though. So now we're going to go for slightly different strats. There we go. Quick enough. Xiao Yu is okay at the wall, but her wall strats aren't amazing. In comparison to other characters anyway. Not bad. Thankfully that move is really evasive. It's quite nice. Ah, I should have done an extra double forward bet. I apologize. I live next to a train station. You can probably hear that. Beautiful. That's the power of Zhao Yu's back turn stance. Like, you can just go into really strong moves from it. I mean, I can, but I just, you know, I don't really have the time is a problem. I can do some stuff, but unfortunately AI just knows all. Ah, I was hoping that would hit the wall. I'm just going to do X marks the spot. Okay, maybe I'm not. Gee, can you stop doing moves? Okay, good. He went for a height. There we go. That will do. And against Jinpachi, we just do X marks the spot because it just always hits him for some reason. Well, or not always, but... Oh my god, okay. If you just do jabs, you'll hit him out of that move. But it's scary is a problem. Ugh. Okay, there's Zhao Yu. Our next character is Mokujin. Who of course is very RNG dependent. Believe it or not, Zhao Yu is not fast, actually. I'm not sure if that was sarcastic, but no, Zhao Yu is not a fast character in comparison to others. So it's not that she's a bad character. Oh, well, I wonder who this is. Yeah, again, just like last time, we use Mokujin the second we unlock him, just so that the characters he can replicate are there's less. But no, Zhao Yu is actually not very fast. Just wait till you see other characters. This is kind of like a preview of the characters you'll be seeing later in the run. Mokujin is RNG dependent because it depends, because the character he emulates is completely random. That is, I think, Jin. Nice, good guess. Jin is actually the fastest character in this game, believe it or not. That's because from at the stun, you can go straight into his unblockable. And the AI just does not hit you out of it until like the last couple of stages. That is King. Jeez. Okay, can I... I'll try it off of this. Nice. They just get hit by it.
Get ready for the next battle. Final round.
Yoshimitsu, nice. Okay, I'll take Yoshimitsu. I don't know why, I just really fancy doing that for some reason.
You win. Get ready for the next battle.
Jesus. Nice one, Phoenix. Good meme. That is Nina, I believe. Which means I can do... Oh no, it's Anna. Okay. Nah, yeah, Nina's stance, her hands were a little bit lower in our stance, I'm pretty sure. Okay, nice.
Get ready for the next battle.
Oh, I'm against the Wang boys. Let's go. Oh, okay, Raven. Alright, I'll do this. Jesus, okay. Nice. That's a little bit of a risky strat, not least because it's really hard to input that unblockable, but it worked out there. That, I think, is Jin again. Oh, it was. I stopped it because I second-guessed myself and thought it was Paul. Nice. Alright, if I don't immediately recognize who we get for Jinpachi, I'm going to go straight into jump strats. I might just go for jump strats anyway. That is Kuma. I'm just going to go for jump strats. Kuma is a very inconsistent character with Mokujin. Oh my god. Oh, well. They actually decided to kill me. Yeah, I look at their stance, exactly. I have to tell just by their stance who I'm fighting. That's Kazuya. Okay, Kazuya's really good. Beautiful. Alright, good ending at least. Aside from the death, of course. It's not identical. There are some differences in terms of like moveset. So I said I was going to pick Nina's Kazuya costume. I forgot to do that. I'll take the time loss.
Get ready for the next battle. Final round.
Okay, let's see if we can get this strat. Very nice. So basically this strat, we stun the AI very early and then go straight into her unblockable. It's a really nice strat.
Get ready for the next battle. Final round. Fight.
Well, this isn't even Nina's casual outfit. I don't know. Well, I guess it kind of is. I was thinking of a completely different one. Oh, maybe that's in Tekken 5. Yeah, and Tekken 6 even. Yeah, the outfit I was thinking of was in Tekken 6. This is Nina's other casual question mark outfit. Okay, nice. Alright, now we swap to another strat, which is a tech trap. So we basically do a launcher, and then we go into a boggle. No, some characters have 3 costumes, and I think 1 or 2 even have 4 costumes. But most have 3, have 2 costumes.
You win. Get ready for the next battle.
I think Nina only has 2, but she might have 3. I doubt it though. Oh, you didn't tech roll. Try again. Oh. Okay, I guess he doesn't want to tech roll. Oh, we'll just kill him. Oh my god. Jesus. Don't scare me like that, Law. Wow. That was kind of scary, I'm not even gonna lie.
Final round. Fight.
Okay, let's try this strat again. Oh my god. There we go. That's better.
Get ready for the next battle. Final round. Fight.
Oh my god. Okay. Alright, we didn't even tech, but it's still here. Not bad. The tech trap can work against Jinpachi, but it's very inconsistent, so I'm just going to go for kick strat. Just keep it safe.
Final round. Fight.
I guess I changed my mind, eh? Get out of here.
You win.
I just sidestepped a double fireball, yeah. That just happened. Alright, our next character is Craig Marduk. Absolute beast of a human being is Craig Marduk. Let me tell you.
Final round. Fight.
Bit of teabagging. They're just going in and out of his Valley 2 though stance.
Final round. Fight.
So basically we just hit the opponent with that massive move and then just go straight into his unblockable. Just does tons of damage. Marduk is such a high damage character. It's just unbelievable.
Fight.
Beautiful.
You win. Get ready for the next battle. Oh yeah. Final round.
Ugh.
Fight.
This is also the best fight in Tekken, but all equally the worst fight.
I always get what I want.
Yeah, I just had to let that one play.
For the next battle.
That is, yeah.
Round. Fight.
I used to main this guy as well in Tekken 6. This guy used to be my best character.
You win. Get ready for the next
Jesus.
final round. Fight.
Oh, I slightly paused. Yeah, I was a little bit slow on that one. Not quite what I wanted. There we go. Bam, tons of damage. No, the fastest character is Jin. By far. Marduk isn't even that fast. I save the fastest characters for last. Basically, the further along the run goes, the more consistent and the faster the characters are. Is the basic idea. Oh, I mistimed my unblockable again. There's the unblockable strat. Beautiful. I am the true king.
Final round.
Let's see if we can get it on Devil. Ooh. Okay, I'm just gonna go just kill Devil, I think. Oh my god. If I even get the chance. Okay, good. That's about to actually play, like, properly there. As if I was playing against a human, kinda. And against Jim Parcher, we're going to try the unblockable strat once and see what happens. But if not, yeah, I'm just going to go to kick strats. He says while jumping forward and trying for unblockable strat again. No, dead.
You continue. Get ready for the next battle. Final round. Fight.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. That isn't good. That is not good at all. Okay, sure.
You continue. Get
Jesus Christ. That just happens sometimes.
fight.
Alright, clutched it out. I had to be a bit fast there. But we got it. The next character is Brian Fury. Who is just as brutal as he is in Tekken 3. If not even more so.
Final round. Fight.
Nice. That was a good Magic 4 hit there. I actually did the wrong move, but the Magic 4 meant I could get a juggle.
Final round. Fight.
Nice.
You win.
Okay.
Ready for the next battle. Final round. Fight.
Now we're actually going to go into... Aha! An unblockable strat. And then you get a juggle afterwards, which is a pretty nice deal. Basically, after Brian's unblockable, if you time it just right, you can do a strain afterwards, and it allows you to float the enemy as they get up. I mean, you can go into a juggle after his unblockable, which is really nice. Beautiful. Okay. Alright. I do have juggles with Brian as well, but I just don't really need him that often. The strat is just too good, really good without it. Oh, I actually didn't think to juggle there.
You win.
Okay.
Ready for the next battle. Final round. Fight.
Beautiful. That was an insanely quick round. That was really nice.
Final round. Fight.
Oh god, okay. Oh, that was a good whiff.
Get ready for the next battle. Final round. Fight.
Do have a tech strat. Nice. Beautiful. Brian just flows really, really well. He's just a lot of fun to play with in this kind of scenario. It's just everything you do just chains together into like unblockable strats and just everything. Oh my god. Well. Unblockable. Nice. Well, I got him at least. Alright, time for Steve Fox. There he is.
Get ready for the next battle.
Steve Fox is actually one of the most broken characters in Tekken 5. Not in terms of like speedrunning, but I mean in general. He is extremely high damaging, he has a lot of insanely good launches. And he has a move that basically allows for a death combo. Fighting in speedrunning or otherwise. It's not this move I'm doing here, it's a move I'm gonna... This move. Bam! Stunned. Get to their side. Juggle. Dead. Beautiful.
Get ready for the next battle.
That's something we're going to be using a fair amount from this point onwards. I'm actually going to go back to this strat for Jack. That was just because Jack's a big character, so I had a feeling that unblockable would hit.
Final round.
What do you mean, what a waste of time? This is speedrunning. My whole point is that you're trying to go fast. That's kind of the whole idea, actually. There we go.
Get ready for the next battle.
Oh yeah, against an opponent player, that move makes Steve the best character in Tekken 5.
Fight.
For sure. Just this one move. So you can even do it again afterwards, although, yeah, it didn't work there. Bam, look at that evasiveness. Side juggle. Bam, dead. Easy. It's actually insane.
Final round. Fight.
There we go. Beautiful. Good.
Get ready for the next battle.
So you're the one behind all of this.
Final round. Fight.
Jeez. Oh my god. Actually, please stop. Oh god, oh god. Ah, that was close. Damn. Jesus, that was close. Ah, that's a shame.
Final round. Fight.
Alright, that'll do. This was a bit of a bad Steve, actually, especially thanks to that death.
Get ready for the next battle. Final round. Fight. You win. Get ready.
Not for Tekken 5, no. Tekken 5 is long dead. It's just a game I like playing. I like speedrunning this game a lot. Tekken 5 Dark Resurrection Online for the PS3 is dead at this point. It's just, but the servers have gone down for that, I'm pretty sure. Good Jinpachi. Nah, sorry, Tekken related question is perfectly fine. I know a ton about Tekken. Our next card we're going to be using is Fameway. Fameway has some really, really good strats. Fane is all about just constantly being on your opponent, just constantly damaging them. You'll see why in a second. On the early stages, we actually get an unblockable strip, just like that. Then we can just beat them up like that, which is pretty nice.
Get ready for the next battle. Final round. Fight. You win. Get ready for the next battle. Final round. Fight.
Well, Tekken 6 and Tag 2 still have have decent online. Like, you can go online and find somebody. Let's put it that way. But not a lot of people play it really anymore. Not many like high level players anyway. Except people who are like super nostalgic about it.
Final round. Fight.
Oop, that's not what I intended. What on earth is even going on? Alright. So now he's on the floor, we just stomp him. He's close to the wall. Oh, he actually ended it to me there. Beautiful. Oh, ah.
Get ready for the next battle.
Yeah, in theory, Fane is a very, very smooth character in terms of like his combos. Just flow together really nicely. Oh my god. Although it's actually not working too well this second.
You win.
I'm doing okay, but like I could be quite a lot faster than I am right now.
Final round. Fight.
Yeah, this is actually a not great Fane at all. Oh my god. Okay, good.
You win. Get ready for the next battle. Final round. Fight.
Okay, there we go. This is a bit of a slow Fane actually. Like, a lot of my strats didn't quite work. Usually I would get them to the wall, do a wall combo and they'd be dead, but they've been hitting me out of it a fair bit.
Fight.
Oh god. I'm gonna try an unblockable strat here. Nice, we got it. Okay, there we go.
You win. Get ready for the next battle. Final round. Fight.
Just gonna play this one safe and just stomp and jump out. Oh, okay, maybe you run at me. Oh, I knew I was gonna hit. For some reason the side step just wasn't far enough. Oh my god. Okay, sure, Jinpachi, sure.
Continue.
Oh, sakes.
Ready for the next battle.
That just will not give me a break.
Fight.
Unblockable, please? Oh, now I get it. There we go. We'll go for max damage juggle. That's actually the highest damage juggle you get, but like doesn't leave you up for because any options. Against like a human player, that's what you do anyway. Next character is Garmyu. Garmyu is a very simple character. You only use a few moves of him, but he's very high damage.
Final round. Fight.
Basically, you just do that little palm move I did there, and then just go straight into his unblockable. On the later stages, you'll want to make the opponent like fall to the floor, and then you'll go into his unblockable after like sidestepping to the left to realign yourself with the opponent. But on Mary stage, you can just do that. It's pretty ridiculous.
Get ready for the next battle. Final round. Fight.
Or they can just stand there. Okay, nice.
Ready for the
God.
next battle. Final round. Fight.
Ah, Judy sidestep. Alright, we'll make it so it knocks her down. We'll keep doing this till she gets knocked down. Or we can just cover with it. That works. Frankly, that move is really good in the sense that it's actually a special mid, and for some reason it just always hits for AI. Like they barely ever block that move. I don't know why. Aside from it being a special mid. Special mids, if you're not aware, are mid moves that can be blocked while you're either standing or crouching. I'm not spamming this move over and over again intentionally. I'm just trying to get it so that it counter hits, so that they get knocked down, but it's just not counter hitting. I'm just doing it over and over again. Oh my god. There we go. That's what it should look like when you get that strat off.
For the next battle. Final round. Fight.
That first time, that was a bit luckier. That's what a good, really like perfect round should look like with Garmyu. We'll try it again here.
Fight.
There we go.
You win. Get ready for the
And with Jinpachi, we're going to try an unblockable tech strat. Gonna hope that the tech rolls into the unblockable.
final round. Fight.
Whoa, okay. Oh my god, how did I even get away with doing that? Okay, okay, well, I mean, I suspected that was going to work, to be honest. I suspected that was going to happen. Because this strat isn't just starting not to work with second. He's just hitting me out of every single attempt I make. Oh my god. I literally just can't even hit anything this second. Please? There we go. And then we get it perfectly, of course. Oh. It's kind of the way it works, really. Alright, our next character is Kuma. Kuma is a bear. Kuma has some interesting strats. We basically just... It's kind of similar to Garmy's strats, to be honest. In that we just go for like a big jump move at the start and then we go into his unblockable. Exactly like in Tekken 2, his Summon Hunter, the AI just barely ever blocks it. They hardly ever block it at all, which is really nice. Oh god. Really? Okay, good. That one killed. Nice.
You win. Get ready for the next battle. Final round. Fight.
Oh, that didn't kill? Okay, well at least that killed. Barely. Yeah, barely.
For the next battle.
Don't push your luck, Phoenix.
Final round. Fight.
Jesus. Okay, that's good to know. Oh god, here we go. I'm just going to go straight into his unblockable. There we go, nice. Dance cancelling, just for Phoenix since he's here.
Get ready for the next battle. Final round. Fight.
Oh jeez. Oh, okay. Nice. Good stuff.
You win.
Joey's hitbox is insanely small. And when she goes into her Art of Phoenix stance,
Final round.
her hitbox is tiny. Like mids will go under her. Over her even, not under. That would be even weirder.
You win. Get ready for the next battle. Final round.
It's been a bit different this attempt. That's not what I'm trying to do. Whatever. I'm just gonna kill. I didn't know that would hit. I just did. You know these things. Doing a blockable point blank. Yeah, you know that's gonna hit. You just gain the knowledge of this kind of thing.
Final
The more you play.
fight.
Right now we're gonna go for unblockable tech strats. We're gonna go to that unblockable, and then that leads perfectly into his other unblockable. Although it had a weird hit there. I have a feeling that Devil Jin went into mid-air just before the unblockable hit,
Ready for
so it like pushed him a bit away. And I still tried for the low unblockable because if I dashed up, Devil Jin would have gone up. I wouldn't have been able to hit it.
round.
I'm gonna go for unblockable strat here. Wow, I'm actually amazed I sidestepped that, knowing how freaking big Kuma is. Beautiful. That will do me.
You win.
Happy with that one. Fairly quick Kuma, actually. Not amazingly quick, but quick enough. Got Panda up next.
Get ready for the next battle. Final round. Fight.
I'm gonna go for the... I had a feeling it would work. You have to go for these things once or twice. The fast strat is faster, but its hitbox is so small that it's barely ever worth going for. I'm not going for it against King. But there you go, there's your one. Because I know you people like that stuff.
You win. Get ready for the next battle. Final round. Fight.
There we go. There's a nice hit.
You win. Get ready for the next battle. Final round. Fight.
Kuma can be quite an annoying opponent just because Kuma has very weird AI. I have a feeling it's something to do with Kuma's hitbox. But yeah, Kuma acts like a late stage character, even on the early stages, so I just went for an unblockable strat there.
Get ready for the next battle. Final round. Fight.
Yeah, you whiff that move. Do it again, not bad.
You win. Get ready for the next battle. Final round. Fight.
Ah, he hit me out of it. Hit me out of it again. Okay, we'll go for unblockable. Extra then. There we go. Just do some jabs and eventually one more hit.
Get ready for the next battle.
Kuma and Panda's jabs aren't great either. They're a bit awkward.
Fight.
Oh, okay. Just unblockable straight out of midair. Oh, really? That didn't kill? This is stupid. Okay, there we go. Jeez. That was a weird round. Went to some online strats for a little while there.
Final round. Fight.
Damn, that was quick as hell.
Win.
That made up for the last round.
Next battle. Final round. Fight.
Really? That missed? You kidding? Okay. Alright, good. Dashed up, did 1+2, hit some of ground. Nice. Good panda at least. That was actually a good panda. This run didn't have an amazing start, but I've warmed up now, and now we're doing pretty well. Alright, time for the Wang to be unleashed, boys.
Get ready for the next battle.
The Wang is just as fast and just as tough in this game as ever. And of course, you do have that big, deep thrusting attack that the Wang is known for, and is utilized to its fullest potential over the course of the waning.
You win. Get ready for the next battle.
And it goes deep. Sorry. I'm gonna stop being a weirdo and just get on with the Wang. Okay. Sorry. To be fair though, look at that. That's tasty, that is. I mean, not for me personally. It's a bit old for my taste, but you know, it's timeless. That's for sure. Beautiful, beautiful stuff.
You win. Get ready for
Execution learnt over a century of expertise. Okay, I'm sorry. Sorry. Unfortunately, that doesn't matter. I'm just gonna go with some regular old death fists. There we go. No, not bad.
Get ready for the next battle.
Alright, now we're gonna go for an unblockable tech strat.
Final round. Fight.
Beautiful. When you're doing this tech strat, you can't actually no, you can backdash a fair amount of way. It's not like True Ogre in Tekken 3. But you just have to time it fairly well and get a bit of good luck as well. Nah, if you didn't dash into it. Christy, please. Christy. Oh god. Well. Alright.
Continue. Get ready for the next battle.
It's Christie's hitbox just makes it really awkward to try and hit this move. Okay, I'm just gonna go for a regular unblockable strat now. There we go. That's Wang's older strats that I used to use, but they're way less consistent for some reason. Well, no, it's not. No, they're more consistent, but they're slower. But that just Christy was not having any of it just then, so I just had to go for it. And it's consistent against every other character, as you can see. The thrusting Wang, yeah, I know, right? Wang goes up.
Final round.
Here's a Wang off I don't ever want to see. Still fast though. Again, fast with every character other than just Christy and Eddie.
Ready for the next
It just does not work on them for some reason. See if we can get it on Jinpachi. I might go for the safe unblockable strat if I don't get it fairly quickly. Nice. Got it immediately. Beautiful. Alright. Next character I'm going to be using is Julia Chain, who has kind of similar strats to Wayne, actually. Let me remind myself. We basically just stunned them, but Julia doesn't have the insanely fast strat that Wang does. She only unblockable even, like the insanely powerful unblockable. She just has a regular uppercut unblockable, like in Tekken 3. But it's still a really good unblockable. And of course you can follow it up afterwards. Okay, impromptu juggle there.
You win. Get ready for the next battle. Final round. Fight.
Oh, not quite what I wanted. Still got it. Still got it good.
Get ready for the next battle. Final round. Fight.
Hey, damn, he backdashed but still got hit. That was really nice. Oh my god. Alright, at this point we're going to go for a slightly different unblockable strat. We're going to go for a tech strat and hope that it works. Oh, okay, I'm just going to get floated out. Duck that high. Oh, he didn't take roll. Oh, I missed a part, that's why. That was not what I meant to do. Alright, we'll just play it safe. And we'll go for it from this point onwards. I just missed a kick. You do a high jump kick after you hit the unblockable, to then go into another unblockable. I just missed out the jump kick. Only one of those hit. That's why that whiffed. Works pretty well. There you go, that's what an optimal round with Julia looks like. Really damn fast, really damn cool looking. Okay, not bad. Just Jinpachi left. The strat does work on Jinpachi as well. But I'm going to go for a slightly different version.
Final round. Fight.
That should be it. Beautiful. Fairly quick Julia, honestly. One or two awkward rounds, but aside from that, that was pretty much a perfect Julia. Or very close to perfect. Our next character is going to be Roger Jr.
Get ready for the next battle.
Roger Jr. Strat is kind of similar to Wayne's again. It's similar to Wayne's early strat, but then we go back to the strat that we use with Steve's unblockable, where we hit them on the floor. Or just headbutt. That works too.
Final round. Fight.
Not bad.
You win. Get ready for the next battle. Final round. Fight.
Oh, damn. Alright, we'll try one more time. Okay, no. Go to some other strats. We do Roger Jr.'s War Rising 3, Hold 3. which basically makes the opponent fall down with their head towards us and on their stomach. And that situation means that when they tech roll, they usually, or side roll even, as long as they don't get up kick, as they get up, they usually side roll to their right and just get up right into the unlockable, which is really nice. Really good timing on that. This is a really good strat, and it works on every stage as well. It also works with a counter hit down for 1. I'm a little less likely to hit that because it's counter hit, and the other one works on regular hit. Okay, that was a little bit odd. I don't know quite why that didn't work.
Final round. Fight.
There we go. That works.
You win. Get ready for the next battle. Final round. Fight.
Nice. That's a perfect round right there.
Get ready for the next battle. Final round. Fight.
Ooh. Okay. Jeez, you almost did the full thing there. There's a counter hit down for 1. Ah, he hit me out of it. Wow, he hit me with an air laser. He shot towards the air and I did a hop kick and he hit me out with the laser. Wow. Okay. Jesus. Fine, I'll just do it. There you go. Just do some moves. There you go. Okay. Alright, just Jinpachi left. I'm going to try and hit Jinpachi immediately with a down for 1 attack and hope that it counter hits. And hopefully he'll just get up by the side and get KO'd instantly. Well, half of it worked, but the other half didn't. Nice! Good whiff on the get up kick. Nice. That was really good. Right, well that's Roger Jr. Our next character is going to be Jack 5. Where's Jack? There he is. Jack is kind of similar to Tekken 3. We start with in the same way with the Hassan chop strats, but then we go to something slightly different. We still go for a fly strap, but we use a different move to set it up. We go for a counter hit move to set it up. Try to hit the opponent in a counter hit so they go really far away and you can get a maximum fly. This is the basic idea. I'm going to go for this strat one more time. And then we'll go to another strat. Nice.
You win. Get ready for the next battle. Final round. Fight.
That was only a normal hit, so I'm going to do 1 fly. I already inputted the fly input, so I just had to do 1. But thankfully, that usually works. Yeah, but usually just get hit by 1 fly. They just sort of stand there, which is quite nice. It's a nice little backup.
Get ready for the next battle.
Yo, what up, Mixel?
Final round. Fight.
Oh, I didn't get hit by that. Or she didn't get hit by it there. Didn't get counter hitted. Okay. Now? Nice. Very nice. This is a little bit of a slow Jack, but Jack's one of the faster characters, so it's not a massive deal.
Final round. Fight.
Damn. Oh, really? That missed? Damn. I haven't gotten any counter hits yet. Really? Okay. We go for something slightly different here. Okay. I tried to go for a different strat, but ended with a 1+2 so I could go into a fly again and just finish off like that, but didn't work. Yeah, no counter hit. Not getting any counter hits. Oh, there's a counter hit finally. And that's what a max damage fly looks like. Pretty devastating, but I just didn't get more counter hits, unfortunately. There's one. Ah, but he recovered from the roll. Don't know why I did that 1+2. There you go. Nice. Alright, just Jinpachi left. Thankfully, Jinpachi's fairly consistent. Oh yeah, for this game you can do PAL 60 just fine, yeah. Oh. Oh, you're talking about for PAL. Nice. Not bad. It's good to hear. Oh, for your game, yeah. Alright, that's Jack 5 done. Our next character is going to be Bruce Irvin. Getting fairly close to the end of the run now. There's not a whole lot more characters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, no, there's more than I thought. There's still a fair number of characters left. We're about 2/3 through the run, I'd say. And you might be thinking, oh, we're only an hour and a half through. How can you be 2/3 through? That's because some of the later characters are really fast. I'd say pretty much from Kazuya, Paul, and Jin, and to an extent Heihachi and Asuka, and also Beck, are insanely fast characters. You can definitely expect sub-minute in-game times from pretty much all of them, if all goes well.
You win. Get ready for the next battle. Final round. Fight.
Ooh, okay. Not bad.
You win. Get ready for the next battle. Final round. Fight.
Come on. With Bruce, the basic idea is with Bruce is that you can do this 4-hit string here. The last part will almost always hit. The low part almost always hits the AI. And from that, you can just go straight to it unblockable. And Bruce's unblockable is so fast and so far-reaching that it almost always hits the AI. Very nice.
You win. Get ready for the next
Jesus. Nice one, Metric. That's a nice little joke.
final round. Fight.
Oh my god, come on. There we go. Nice. If the low hits, the uppercut almost always hits at the end. Right, we're going to go for a tech strat now at this point.
Final round.
See if it works. Oh, okay, it didn't work. Alright, we're just going to go for it. Oh, okay, maybe we're not. That was actually my old juggle that I did just there. I have a slightly faster and slightly more damaging juggle than Matt, but I forgot to use it. But that's fine anyway. Alright, the unblockable strat should definitely work here. Yeah, there you go. Oh. Forgot to do any kind of juggle there. But that works.
Get ready for the next battle.
Right, just Jinpachi left for Bruce.
Final round. Fight.
Oh my god. Well, here we go. Wow, I did try to block that low actually. I just didn't do it in time.
Get ready for the next battle.
Didn't react in time.
Final round.
Wow.
Fight.
Can you wow, okay. Okay, okay. Oh my god. Yeah, that just happens sometimes, this.
Final round.
Not really a whole lot you can do about it when it happens. Except just ride it out. Keep trying for you. Want to go for... Oh my god, that was scary. Get out of here. That's not happening. Alright. Well, Jinpachi made it kind of fall apart, but that was still an okay Bruce. Right, next character we're using is Law. Law, if done right, is insanely fast. I can definitely get a sub-minute Law if I get the perfect strat on every stage. But we'll see what happens.
Final round. Fight.
The run starts with the same strats that Tekken 3 has.
You win. Get ready.
The old double flips unblockable. But we only do this for the first couple of stages, and then we move on to a different strat.
Fight.
Oh, really? Okay. Wow, that hit me in the back. Jeez. It's an interesting strat. Okay.
You win. Get ready for the next battle.
That's Law. Well, that's both strats anyway. No, Law isn't done yet. Jesus.
Fight.
Now we go on to this strat, which is quite nice.
You win.
Basically, we do those two moves. It stuns the opponent, and ideally they dash forward just as the unblockable connects. That's the basic idea.
Final round. Fight.
But it doesn't always work. A bit of RNG behind it. If at a wall, the unblockable is way more likely to hit because you saw there, Paul was constantly trying to hold back, trying to get away from my unblockable. Probably because he wanted to get like a certain distance away from me, but the wall was preventing it. So the AI was just stuck in a loop, basically. And there wasn't anything it could do. No idea what Lay did there. Oh damn though. Oh damn indeed. This is a pretty decent Law so far. Not bad.
Win. Get ready for the next battle. Final round.
See if it works on Kuma. It might not on Kuma. I have a feeling it should work. Yeah, it's not like it's dependent on like an Okazami or anything. It's just him standing there. Right, we'll try it on Devil Jin. This strat does not work on Jinpachi. So I'm going to go to the jump kick strats on Jinpachi. For the most part. There we go. This has been fairly consistent, yeah. Consistent enough anyway for Law.
Final round.
Alright, let's see what we can get here. Alright, let's just kill him, please. Oh my god. Ooh, nice. He was a counter hit, so I thought just screw it, go running 3. Hopefully it'll hit him, and it did. That was a bit clutch. Alright, our next character is Hwoarang. Hwoarang's strats are an extension of his Tekken 3 strats, like a lot of characters are actually. Quite a few characters. Strats are just like more advanced versions of their Tekken 3 strats. His early strats are exactly the same. Except we just do an extra move or two afterwards. We go into his right foot forward stance to go into his flamenco stance to then go use his left flamenco unblockable. Which, oh well, Joey went out of Phoenix, but it leaves him with just enough health that that Huarane's other unblockable takes him out as a grounded hit, which is quite nice. I'm going to try for it on this stage, but I have a feeling it won't work. Oh, well. Okay. Not bad. Not bad. Alright, now we're going to go to his other strat. Basically, we use his Wild Rising 4-4 strat that we use at the start to go into his launcher, but then we do something completely different. Basically made it so again he hits the floor, and then we go into his unblockable. So it's basically just a flashier juggle after the launcher hit. And it's very similar to his Tekken 3 strat. The only problem is that it takes so damn long that, yeah, in some stages with walls, the AI gets to the wall, and because the AI is closer to us because the walls pushed us like towards each other, it means they're able to get up kick us. But on an infinite stage, it was good RNG game. This infinite stage, the unblockable will always hit the AI. That was pretty fortunate to get that infinite stage. The other infinite stage on this game, aside from there's two regular infinite stages you can get, Moonlit Wilderness and Frozen Paradise. And it was quite fortunate that we got the two infinite stages. Moonlit Wilderness is always on stage 8 against Jin with Huang. So to get the other infinite stage was a good bit of fortune. So we'll go for the strat here. Really, really cool juggle. Nice. Fairly good Huang. Could have been a little bit faster, but that was really good to be honest. This is definitely a good enough Huang. And then we try it on Jinpachi. That I'm feeling a little bit frisky. Nice, unblockable strat. That unblockable strat usually works against Jinpachi just because he's so big. It's quite nice. Alright, our next character is Huarane's mentor, Baekdo-san. Baek's strats are a little bit simpler than Huarane's. We basically, you might have seen when I was using Mokujin, we basically just do one move, it pushes him down on the floor, and then we get a free unblockable afterwards. And we just do that twice in a row. This is literally the strat. For every stage, might I add. This is the strat. Aside from Jinpachi, where I use a slightly different version. So this is a bit of a simple character. I do have some like complicated stuff with me. I have some like complex juggles that I can do. And some like really interesting techniques. But this is the fastest thing. So this is all useless. But I mean, that's alright. That's just what speedrunning is all about, isn't it? At least some other characters have like really interesting stuff that's optimal. So to have a few simple ones is, I guess, a nice change of pace. Especially when you're like on a really good pace run, you just want some simple strats that you can rely on. And this is definitely a very, very, very reliable strat. This is a slightly different version. You can use his other unblockable and that works just fine too. But if you use his other unblockable, you want to finish the string, which is 1 + 2, 4. That's the strat we're going to be using against Jinpachi. Oh. Just do that. I miss. Nice. Ah, that's just disgustingly easy. Oh god, okay. There we go.
You win. Get ready for the next battle. Final round.
I'm for Huang. Again, exactly the same strats. But to be fair, Even though this strat is insanely simple, look at the in-game timer. Still under a minute. Simple strats are really good. Like from this point onwards, every character just has really, really good strats. That are very consistent as well. Don't even... Ah, okay. There we go. Alright, just Jinpachi. Jinpachi can still mess us up, but as long as we start the strat, as long as the first part hits, it all hits, so that's alright. Just got to get the first hit in. Well, fortunately, whenever Jinpachi wants to, we can stop that from happening. But we got him. Nice. Okay, we're almost at the end now. All we have left are Kazama's, Mishima's, and where is Asuka? Oh, there. I was on her. I'm sure a lot of other fighting game speedrunners have had that moment. Well, where's the character? Oh, I'm selecting him. Yeah, every character left now is insanely fast. All that are left are Asuka, Kazama, all of the Mishimas, and Paul. I was going to say. Those are the only characters that are left at this point. A bit of a slow start. That was just because I slightly messed up the strat. Asuka's strat is really nice. You basically just low sweep them and then go for Asuka's unblockable. And you just go for Asuka's unblockable twice in a row. And Asuka's unblockable, for some reason, they just are really entranced by her spinning. So you just... they just get hit by it immediately, which is really nice. Very nice and simple strat. Bam. Go for it again. Ah, okay. Well, still fairly simple. Good wall. Good wall stuff there.
Final round. Fight.
Oh, that usually works. Oh my god. Jesus, that was a little scary. Keen is a human with a leopard mask metric. You're actually not the first person to ask that, believe it or not.
Final round. Fight.
This has actually been a fairly slow Asuka, especially because of that thing. That was a really bad thing. Nice. Well, that was something at least.
You win. Get ready for the next battle. Final round. Fight.
That was what an optimal round should look like with Asuka.
Ready for the next battle. Final round. Fight.
There we go.
You win.
Okay, 2 more of those, and then there will be Heihachi Mishima after that.
Final round. Fight.
Oh, okay. Really? Okay. We'll go straight to the sweep. There we go, nice.
You win.
It looks like you're going to fight Devil Jin, but... No, Jinpachi.
Get ready for the next.
That kind of plays into Asuka's ending, which then leads to incest, but we're going to skip that. Because incest is not PG friendly. If you want to know what I'm going on, if you don't have a clue what I'm going on about, watch Asuka's ending after this round. It's interesting.
You win.
Just remember that Jin and Asuka are cousins, and yeah. If you know what I'm going on about, then you know. Anyway, that aside, this is Heihachi. Heihachi is a ruthless character again. He's not quite as powerful in this game as he is in other games like Tekken 3, but he's still really damn strong and really fun to play with. Bam, beautiful. It makes sense. Don't worry, Asuka's opinion is exactly the same as yours. It's funny. Don't worry, it's not actually incest. Don't worry, it's just it's like I don't even want to describe it. Just watch the thing. Well, you're probably not interested, but it's there anyway. It's a thing. It's Japanese humor for you anyway. It's such an anime thing as well. Let's just put it that way. Such an anime cliche. Anyway, yeah, Heihachi, devastatingly powerful character. We're gonna go for slightly different strats now. No, that didn't work. Okay, that's fine. Damn, still no tech. Okay. Just do that. Haven't actually watched Sword Art Online. I know a bit about it, but it's like well, I'll just spoil it for you anyway. Basically, Devil Jin / Jin is unconscious. Asuka goes to like check on him. He suddenly wakes up, falls over on Asuka, right on top of her breast. And Asuka's like, "Wow, you're such a perv," not knowing that they're cousins. Jin's like, "What? Why am I here? What's going on?" Because he doesn't know what the hell's going on. Doesn't even realise Asuka's even there. Asuka just knocks him the hell out. It's pretty great. Basically, yeah. Somebody should have made that joke when I was playing as Lee. Soul Calibur 2 HD Online, absolutely. And if anyone runs PlayStation All Stars, he's in that as well. Right, we're going to go for unblockable strats now. There we go. Beautiful. Well, I mean, to be fair though, he did get breasts, so I mean, is it really that bad of a deal? I mean, when you consider they're your cousins, maybe. I don't know what he's into. I don't think he's into anything, actually. He's kind of like all emo, or I can't have kids because they could be devils, kind of thing. So I actually, yeah, Anyway, back to Heihachi. Heihachi's just been tainted by this conversation that I brought up. I feel a bit bad now. Here's Kazuya. Kazuya's my favourite character, so we're going to stop talking about that. Because I don't want this talk to affect Kazuya's run as well. Anyway, Kazuya is also extremely fast. Extremely fast character. We basically stun them with that move. They're still actually standing, so then you can go straight into a string. And from that string, they always do a kick get up. So if you just then go sidestep and go into unblockable, the kick up whiffs, and you just immediately hit them with an unblockable. So as long as all of the string hits, they're basically dead. Insanely fast character. Only character of this strat does not work on are Kuma and Panda, because their legs are so stubby. It like doesn't if the kick somehow like hits Kazuya, even though it shouldn't, which is a bit weird. Epidemic haircut. I mean, well, this is basically just Vegeta, isn't it? It's no. I don't think it's a coincidence that Kazuya and Vegeta are my favourite characters of Tekken and Dragon Ball respectively. Like, just, oh, they're so cool, you know? I mean, they're not my, like... There's a difference between my favourite character and, like, my waifu, I guess. Or husband, though. But like in terms of like just the coolest character, my favorite character, like just to play with and in general in terms of the story, gotta be Kazuya. Has been since Tekken 2. When you have that purple tuxedo, the music, the mirrors, oh, devil form, that was just so cool as a kid.
Final round. Fight.
I'm gonna sidestep this way. Nice little adjustment. I think I was slightly like off axis, so I just sidestepped to the left instead of right. Simply because like I had a feeling if I'd sidestepped to right, I would have gotten hit by the gallop kick. They worked out pretty well. Look how damn fast this Kazuya is, by the way. Can I just mention? I mean, I actually slightly ruining it, but like, damn, that was almost on sub 50 pace, let alone sub minute. That could have been a best egg if I had splits up. But alas, I did not.
Get ready for the next battle. Final round. Fight.
Oh god. Oh jeez. Alright, well, we got it. It wasn't sub-minute, but it was still very fast. Alright, now we have Paul Phoenix, the strongest fighter in the universe. Fantastic character.
Ready for the next battle. Final round. Fight.
So we hammer them, and then we stun them. It needs to be a regular hit, not a counter hit. Bam, Death Fist. It's almost as good as his Tekken 3 strike. It's a little bit slower. You need to set it up a bit more in this game. They will just hit you out if you just do a regular kick. But it's still damn fast and damn powerful.
You win. Get ready for
Pull hair, pull pee, by the way. Just saying that's the thing.
final round. Fight.
Bam! Beautiful. That never gets old.
Get ready.
Right, we're going to adjust to different strats now. Kuma has his own strat. We do a jumping high kick and then we go to the stun part of the strat afterwards. Is this? Although he got hit instead of got stunned. But actually, even though he got hit for a lot of damage, that was actually slower. Because that's what should happen. Yeah, Metric is currently discovering the amazing world that is Paul Hair and Paul P. The best emotes on Twitch. If says the person who made them, but you know. Beautiful.
You win. Get ready for the next battle.
Paul F. Yeah. I wonder where they got the inspiration from. Reminder guys that JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Heritage of the Future is going to be on tomorrow. Based off of Stardust Crusaders. An old fighting game you might not have even heard of if you're a recent JoJo fan.
Final round. Fight.
Very interesting game. Definitely worth checking out if you are a JoJo fan, like myself.
You win. Get ready for the
Oh yeah, Phoenix. That reminds me. I finished Diamond Unbreakable. Really good. Really, really good. I actually prefer Stardust Crusaders by a very small margin, but damn, that was some good stuff. That final fight, just both of the Kira fights, oi, so damn good, dude. Yeah, Mighty Crab. Yeah, I was gonna. I remember you saying about that. You could try maybe learning Super Story Mode, like the PS1 or something like that. Wow, right at the end of my stun, really. There we go. Nice one. Nice one, my girls. Alright, we're almost at the end of the run now. All we have left are 2 Jins and then Devil Jin. Reason why we're doing Jin twice is because we need to unlock Jinpachi's ending. In order to unlock Jinpachi's ending, you have to intentionally game over in Jinpachi. So we use Jin for that because he is the fastest character in the game. Because of Astro right there, which is just insanely quick. It's just ridiculously fast. I can't, like... Yeah, I bet it was my grab, yeah. I mean, to be fair though, that hair, let's be honest, that's an inspiration to anybody. Damn, that hair is some goals. No, King of Fighters is not in this marathon, unfortunately. It is not being represented. Oh no, I'm upset about that, for sure. Soul Calibur wasn't going to be represented either until like a couple of hours ago. That was very fortunate that we managed to get Soul Calibur 5 in. At the last minute. I would have loved to have seen a Soul Calibur 2 or 3 run. Or 1. Soul Calibur 1 would be really cool as well. But, alas. Nice bit of word dashing. What's your favourite King of Fighters, Minecraft? I think, I haven't played many King of Fighters games, but I would say from what I've seen, King of Fighters 2002 Ultimate Match, I think that's what it is. Looks like a really damn good Street Fighter. About a 98 Ultimate Match or whatever it's called, I think. Both of those are like really good King of Fighters. 13, that is another solid choice as well. Just went some backup strat set.
Get ready for the next battle. Final round. Fight.
At this point, I'm just going to go for backup strats. Oh god. So you do that, and then... Oh, they should... Supposed to tech roll. Try again. There we go. That's nice. This is actually a little bit of a slow Jin. I should be a bit faster, miss, but it's alright.
Final round. Fight.
For some reason, Jin stage 8 always happens in this stage. I don't know why. I'm 99% sure Jin stage 8 always happens in that stage. It's odd. Tekken 5 has a few really unusual things like that. Alright, let's beat Jinpachi. Nice. It's going to be happening about twice a year, we think. But we're going to be doing a speedrunning league soon, which you can find out more about during the marathon. I think Miguel's is going to make an announcement, and if not, you can find out afterwards in the Discord. But we're going to be running back at the end of next month, roughly, which is going to be quite fun. Bam. So now we're doing the exact same thing as we did before, but we're getting to Jinpachi in order to game over it in him. Minecraft's already in the Discord. Of course. But yeah, for anybody else who wants to join, it is absolutely there. Even if you're not a speedrunner, we're just really chill. We just talk about fighting games. We have a different lobby for every fighting game series, so you can just talk about your favourite games there.
You win. Get ready for the next battle.
So after this, we only have Devil Jin left. Unfortunately, we are past world record because world record is a 1:59.56. The sub 2 was legendary and may never ever be replicated. Well, no, you could go on a PS3 and get a better time. A 60 gig PS3 that runs PS2 games. I actually do own one of those, but I want to play on PS2 because I could get the sub 2 on PS2, and I did. But yeah, you could get a faster time on PS3 just because of low times. But yeah, we're almost at the end of this run now. After this, all we have left is Devil Jin. But we actually don't unlock until the very end. You need a very specific number of wins to unlock Devil Jin. I don't know what the exact number is, but it's very, very close to like the exact number that we do over the course of this run. You need to get a certain number of wins within story battle or arcade battle. And thankfully we get just barely the right amount. Like, I mean like we're 1 or 2 off while playing through with every character. Is really interesting. That's how it works. Okay, Panda.
Final round.
go for a hop kick. Ah, back roll. Try again. Nice. Alright, now I've got a game over, so I'm just going to supercharge here.
Get ready for the next battle.
And then we have one more character left after this, which is Devil Jin.
Final round. Fight.
One more. There we go.
You continue.
Right, now we mash the buttons that continue here.
1.
That's Jinpachi's ending. Really odd way to get unlock an ending. And finally Devil Jin, last character. So this is the end of the run. So time stops the second we beat Jinpachi, because that's when we unlock every ending at that point. Well, it beats the second after we skip the you win scene after Jinpachi. The Devil Jin is actually not an insanely good character. He does have a good Tekro unblockable strat, but it's not that consistent. I'd say he's definitely a good character. He would be putting at like, whoa. He'd be putting about like halfway through the run if I unlocked him earlier. But alas, that unfortunately is not an option.
Final round. Fight.
Not bad.
You win. Get ready for the next battle. Final round.
Right, we're going to go for unblockable strat now. The way I can tell if the unblockable strat is going to work when I go for that technique is if the opponent starts spinning in midair, like flipping over in midair, and if it flips after the last hit of this string that I do, then I know that the unblockable is going to hit. Oh, great, he did that. That made me look dumb. If they don't spin in midair, I go for a slightly different strat. But it doesn't use an unblockable, but it will kill. But it like takes a little longer. Oh my god. Well, Yoshimitsu is just going to be an absolute pain.
You win. Get ready for the next battle.
Only a few battles left now.
Final round. Fight.
Yeah, he flips, so... Oh, he dick jabbed me. It would have worked if he didn't dick jab me. Ah, I tried for a triple electric, didn't get it. If the second one had been electric, I would have gone that. I'm just a tiny bit too slow.
Final round. Fight.
Ah, he didn't flip, so go for this strat instead. It's still really good, but it's just like 3 seconds slower, 2 to 3 seconds slower. Alright, final 2 fights. But it looks like you're going to fight Jinpachi at stage 8, and you think, why are you fighting Jinpachi if it's not the final stage? But then... Oh look, Asuka.
Final round. Fight.
So we're going to be up on her instead. Unblockable? Nice. Yeah, it only happens if they flip. And now, final run of the final battle of the run is Jinpachi one more time.
Fight.
And we're going to beat him immediately. Oh no, I messed up a juggle. Oh, what am I even doing? Okay, I'm just going to kill him and not be flashy. Okay, well, I mean, it had to happen really, didn't it? I messed up the unblockable. I pressed the wrong button at the end.
Fight.
Jeez, okay. Woo! Okay, great. Well, I'm being punished for this, aren't I? And before I don't make my estimate because of Jinpachi right now.
Fight.
Can you imagine? Oh, really? That missed? Okay. Oh, no laser for me. There we go. Okay. and Matt's time. That was not an amazing time, actually. Noting that the last run I did was a sub 2. And I take just over a week off and get a 2:08:11. Not amazing, but I'll take it. I was below estimate. That's nice. And I think I showed off the game really well. So yeah, that's going to be the last run I do of this marathon. I hope you guys enjoyed. It was a lot of fun. Up next we have the dive kick race, I believe. Hopefully Miguel's and company are going to be setting up for that soon. That's going to be all from me. I'm still going to be hosting for a little while longer before Metric takes over after Mike Tyson's Punch-Out race. But that will do it for me. Up next is going to be the dive kick race, so stay tuned for that. That's going to be fun. But yeah, thanks for watching. Enjoy the rest of the runs.